we have a go for auto sequence start. Discovery's onboard computers have primary control of all the vehicle's critical functions. T-minus 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. We have a go for main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. We have booster ignition and liftoff of the Space Shuttle Discovery as NASA embarks on the final mission to dock with Russia's space station Mir.
Here's the Discovery roll program.
Roger, roll Discovery.
Discovery's engines now throttling down to 67% of rated thrust as the orbiter passes through the area of maximum aerodynamic pressure on the vehicle in the lower part of the atmosphere. Three engines now throttling back up.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Go at throttle up.
Discovery's three liquid-fueled engines are now back at full throttle, 104% of rated thrust. Altitude now 12.5 miles, downrange distance 8 miles. 1 minute 30 seconds into the flight, with more than 2.25 million pounds of propellant having already been used, Discovery now weighs half of what it did at liftoff. Standing by for the next major event, which will be the burnout and separation of the twin solid rocket boosters a little more than 2 minutes into flight.
Of course, one of our primary objectives was to rendezvous and dock with the Mir Space Station and return Andy Thomas. From the final increment of Americans being on board the Mir Space Station as part of Phase 1. And of course it's a great time for Andy and the Russians because they're welcoming us on board as you would any guest into your home, and they haven't seen guests in a long time, and Andy's ready to come home. He's really happy. He's had a long, arduous mission, very successful one at that. And it's just a great reunion of friends and enjoying the success of a lot of work in space, especially this crew that was there for so long.
Wendy Lawrence was in charge of this transfer process, which is a very large job. It had, as I said, thousands of pounds of materials that had to be transferred from the shuttle and then back from the Mir to the shuttle.
It seemed like we had just gotten to the Mir when it was time to say goodbye, and we had some gifts from the Mir crew to us and some to them, of course. We had some documents that have the signatures from all the astronauts and cosmonauts that have been involved with the Phase 1 program that we signed. And then you can see the hesitation by the Mir crew to finally close the hatch. They wanted us to stay at seam, and we're feeling some sadness to close that hatch for the last time and say goodbye to Andy.
Yeah, the last docking mission for the shuttle with the Mir, somewhat nostalgic now looking back on it, that what was a very, very successful program is completed, and we'll be leaping off into the new international